Hi, I'm Bob Green. Welcome to another Oracle workout. Today we're going to do some post moves. It's going to start with how do you get open in the post. So we have this can who's simulating our defensive player. If we're going from a block to block action, a cut, let's say the ball's on the weak side wing. We want to get to that ball side block or just above the ball side block. What we're going to do is look at our defender's positioning. If they are on the low side of our path from where we are to where we want to go, we're going to take our steps and we'll take our top foot, step it in between their feet, spin on them, and then work our way to above the block. The key thing here is to get your body, when you stick that foot in, wrap this around quickly so you have them on your hip, controlling them, and then flow out. If the defender is playing on the top side, so they're more over here, you set them up by stepping at them the same way. Take your top foot, your left foot, and now you're going to raise your foul line hand up. Take your baseline hand and push the small of their back. Don't make it too obvious of what you're doing. You don't want to extend your hand, but you get very close to their body. You come in here and you give them a little flipper flip. It's not a push, just a little wrist action, and take this hand and put it over their head. Step this way, seal them, and then work your way up to the post spot. What you're doing with this hand is basically showing all the refs I'm not touching anybody, but what you really are doing is throwing these people up, and as you go, it's up and around, and then come through here. Okay, that's how we get open in the post. Okay, when we receive the ball in the post, the first thing we want to do is chin the ball, and we define chin the ball as put the ball underneath your chin, elbows out. This is not chinning the ball. This is chinning the ball. With your lower body, you want a wide base, but something that you can move in. You should feel your hips, drop those hips down. If somebody tried to move you off this spot with their lower body, you wouldn't move. So you're feeling your thighs, you're very tense, and you're actually pushing out with the outside of your feet. When you do that, you have more stability and you're absolutely stressing the outsides of your hips. So the first move we use is this, and what we want you to do is chin, check middle. So you look to the middle and you're looking over your top side shoulder to see if there's a defender. If there's a defender, hopefully you can feel them on your left butt cheek. But if there's a defender and you can see them over here, you have a drop step finish. So the drop step finish would look like this. You chin the ball, give them a little shimmy fake where you're turning your shoulders, keep the ball protected. Then at the same time you're doing this, drop step. So it's this, slam the ball, bring it up, finish. With a little bit more speed, it looks like this. Chin. So refining the drop step move with a little bit more specifics. When you do take your step on the drop step, it's important that you step diagonally to the basket. You're not going down to the baseline. You're not over rotating to the middle. You're going to the basket, and your toe should be facing your target, the basket. The next part of this is essential. When you dribble the ball, you're not dribbling it with one hand, either hand. It's a two-hand slam dribble. So what you're doing is you slam it down as hard as you can and let the momentum of the ball lift your arms to full extension. So when you're doing this, you have the ball, you chin, look middle, give them a shimmy, drop step slam, high release, square your feet up, flick and put it in. Okay, we've done the drop step to the baseline. Now we're going to do a drop step to the middle. And that's a little different move. It requires some different footwork. And what we like to do off of this is a jump hook. So this is what it looks like. You get to the post, you're here, you chin, you check middle, you do not see your defender. So you have to believe they're on this side of you. If you can feel them, great. But if you can't see them, you know they're more on this side than on this side. So what you try to do is influence them to stay down there. And by doing that, you do a shimmy to the baseline. So you just give them one of these. Quick look there, and at the same time, drop step middle. So here, I'm dropping straight to the middle. My toe is facing to the foul line. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dribble with one hand and I'm gonna take 2 steps. So it's gonna be this, and then I'm gonna get the square. When I get the square, my hand will be extended, shoulder width height, jump, and get the shot. So this is what it looks like. Catch the ball, chin, check middle. Don't see anybody. Quick shimmy, drop step. One dribble, step, step, hook. That's the middle drop step. Okay, so we've done the drop step to the baseline. We've done the drop step to the middle. Now we're gonna do a drop middle, baseline drop step, combination move. I'm gonna show you first without the ball because the whole move is your footwork. So when you get the ball, chin, check middle, can't see the defender, you know they're on their baseline side, shimmy to get them sold that you're going that way without moving your feet. But as you go here, drop middle. And your footwork will be this: one dribble, quick step, one more step, dribble, drop and go. So again, this is what it looks like. Boom, shimmy step, one dribble, boom, boom, quick. So the key part of this is to get this step big, get this second step up here, you would have dribbled the ball, then step here and drop again, drop that ball as you drop step. So with a ball, it looks like this. Boom, boom, step. One, finish with your left hand. That's the combination middle, baseline drop step. And the next move we work on is called the show shot, okay? So instead of doing drop steps now, when we catch the ball, we chin, we check middle, we don't see anybody. We're gonna consider ourselves looking straight forward ahead, extend an arm like you're a clock, right off your nose. Whatever's right in front of you is 12 o'clock. You're gonna rotate and get your feet completely even. Your head is gonna be squared directly across. Consider that 6 o'clock. So when we say get to 6 o'clock, what we're saying to you is you're at 12 o'clock here and your footwork will go to here, 6 o'clock. It does not go here, it does not go here. Even is 6 o'clock, and that's critical in the show. The second thing you have to do is as you move your feet, you have to raise the ball up to near full extension. The higher you can make your release point, the harder it will be to block your shot. And even if you have a shot blocker here, by doing this, you're gonna raise their arms. Once you've raised their arms, you made them susceptible to drives. So the first move you do off of this is the show shot. And it simply looks like everything else that we got. Catch, chin, check middle. You want to do a shimmy, that's fine. Keep your elbows up. Get to 6 with a high release, square in the air and shoot it. So again, a little faster, bang, shoot, shot, square in the air. That's show shot. Okay, we've just showed you the show shot move. Your next move is show step through. Now you do a show step through when you go to show and the defender gives you space. They don't body you up. So if they give you space, you have this. What you're trying to do is step across them and you try to make them eat your elbows. The mistake that a lot of post players make is they want to make this cross step, but they bring the ball down. They bring it in here. You're bringing it into the defender's area. They're going to take it away from you. So what we say is make the defender eat your elbows. So when you turn to show, and again, I'm at 6, my hands are up here, I'm gonna bring my leg and my elbow across together. Get my foot facing the basket, slam the ball down, bring it up, square my foot so that my left foot is forward, then finish. So again, what it looks like is this: catch, chin, check middle, shimmy, show, eat elbow square, slam up, finish. That's show, step through. Okay, we've shown you show shot, we've shown you show step through. The final thing to show you off of this move is show spin back. Now, it is not a hard move, but you've got to practice it, because if you under rotate or over rotate, you're going to be off balance, you're going to get a walk call. Refs are not going to be used to seeing this move, so you have to be very good with when you dribble the ball and when you move your feet. So fundamentally what you're doing is touching the ball, I get to show, but now the defender comes up on me and bellies me up. There is no space for me to go on a cross step or a step through. No space to go that. You're still going to get there. All I have to do is stay flexed, high extension, and I'm going to spin back to here, slam the ball down at the same time, raise the ball up, get my left foot forward, and finish. That's a spin back move. Show spin back. So again, what it looks like is this: catch, chin, check middle, shimmy, show, no space, spin back, bring it up, finish. Great move.